back. Let me just get rid of that. And I am going to start off with our first auction, our first item, which is, I don't know if that's better. Oh, where's my phone? Oh, here we are. Oh my goodness. Which, let me pin it, is a antique glass lantern slide. And what they would do is they would have, of course, they'd have a clear lantern, and then they would slide it in front of it, and it would show the pictures. See the little round pictures? I got it upside down of on the wall, and I guess that was a form of entertaining. This one though, it's kind of disturbing. There's like a sick person in the bed. I can't really tell, but I think at the end it doesn't turn out too well for them. Or you can just make up your own. Hey Gail, thanks for joining me again. You can just make up their own or your own story. But I like to put these in my window. I have a couple of them, and I'm going to start this one off. This is just leftovers from my last auction at $8 for 30 seconds, and it's running. And like I said, these would also probably be great in some kind of craft project. I mean, and they do have some wear with the paint, mostly along the edges, probably because they slid it along something. Thank you for your follow. Um, Picket Twisters. Is that Picker Twister Sisters? Just a really neat antique item. And put that back. Just put that tape on. Next up, and thank you for your sharing the show. Yeah, I kind of like wasn't thinking. So a lot of this is just left over from my last show because I didn't really want to compete with them, but I already had gotten it together. So didn't realize I had scheduled it at my almost into my time slot normally on Sunday. So next time I will do a Saturday night sale instead of a Sunday. So the next is this miniature lusterware picture, anthropomorphic man on the moon or in the moon, I guess. And I actually have a large one of him, and I need it to be repaired because I dropped something on it and it broke, and I'm just like devastated. But this is really a little neat. This is a little bit more my wheelhouse of things I like. Unique. He measures. What does he measure? I don't know. I do with my stick. He measures about 2 inches tall. So he is just a really. Maybe I'll do like a weirdo sale or something. Because I have a couple other things too. Up next is when I bought these, I didn't realize they were Sharper Image because I didn't realize that they made salt and pepper shakers, which I thought was really funny. And don't forget to check out our Buy It Now, bookmark our upcoming shows. And we'll start probably on Tuesday putting stuff into our shows coming up. So these are, I bought these because I thought they were very 1950s streamlined looking. I didn't realize they were Sharper Image, but I did look them up, and on other platforms they're not going too bad. So we're going to start these off at $5 for the pair. I don't think they've ever been used because, like I said before, whenever I get salt and pepper shakers, they're usually very nice inside. Yeah, they're usually full of salt or pepper because I usually dump it in my lap. But these are not. These are very, very sleek. And these would be cute if you had what is that? A streamline. Help me out, Kel. A streamlined trailer, right? Okay, next I have is the set of Ukrainian eggs. The one has fluorescent paint on it. So the black one does glow under UV light. So you can see. The red one does not. But still, such craftsmanship went into these. So they're 2 hand painted. We are going to start them out at, oh, and I suppose I should tell you, my name is Joanne, in case you haven't been here, and welcome to the Rustic Farmhouse. when we sell, well, whatever comes along, I guess. A lot of times, I really don't have a lot of knowledge about things. I just sell what I like or that I think is fun. Excuse me, I'm going to have to get a drink. I think a frog is in my throat. Give me 1 second here. Thank you. Up next, these are really pretty. I don't think I would use them for what they're supposed to be used for, but it's 2 sea urchin. Blue Sky Ceramics sea urchin salt and pepper shakers. I just think they're so pretty, the color. And we're going to start them out at $4, and they're up and running for 30 seconds. No chips or cracks on them. They both are in really excellent condition. Here's the bottom of that one. That one. Just really, really a beautiful color. I would probably set them on a shelf in a room. I don't think I would actually use them for what they're to be used for. They're too pretty. They would look pretty in a bathroom too if you did like a, if you had like a sea bathroom. What am I thinking? Okay, so the next item I have is a trivet. And it does have the original design on the back. Design Gifts International was made in the USA. The Sea Life trivet disc. It does react to UV light. And it has the 3 little feet, and it has the original sticker there. And I have one. It goes in the car. Sorry, I'm talking to my husband. And we're going to start it at $10, and it's up and running for 30 seconds. Just a really pretty, and it has an abalone shell in it. I think that's right down here. It's the abalone shell. Just a really pretty trivet. Again, that would look nice at beachy bathroom. That's what I was trying to think of before. Beachy bathroom. Okay. Up next, I have the Vintage Clear. I don't know if this is Sweden or not, so I didn't put it. Is the Clear Bird. With, oh, wait, let's see. Is that a chip? No. Okay. And I thought it was just the way it's reflecting. Okay. It's got a polished bottom. And it is a paperweight with a split tail. We're going to start it off at $8, and it is running for 30 seconds. The beak is intact. My husband's phone now is ringing. Oh my goodness. Really beautiful piece of glass. We have a lot of commotion going on here in this house today. The cats are, you know what? I think it's because it's a nice day and there's spring is in the air. The cats, I have 2 cats that never go out, and they are like, we have a bird feeder that's right outside the window, and it's been quite active. It's been a beehive of activity going on out there, and the cats are in the window. So yes, definitely spring is on the way. And this is a multiple colored art glass painted design votive candle holder. And I just thought it was absolutely incredible. I love that design on it. It reminds me of the ocean. I guess we're going with an ocean theme here today. And we are going to start it out at $5, and we are running it for 30 seconds, and it's up and running. And Very pretty. That is the bottom. So it is a blue glass that someone, it's almost like they drizzled paint or something over it. It's just really a unique design. Again, it reminds me of the ocean, like the waves. How it's very relaxing. I think with a candle in there flickering would even be better. And so we're starting, it's number 14. Put that one back up. So a lot of these were from my auction prior to this, so I'm just booted everything over. As we get towards the end, I have some fresh things. Next up is the Auction Times Mouse 1994 Anna Lee doll. And not only did I think it was appropriate, but I thought also how cute is her little bonnet with her little spring dress. I mean, does she not say spring? And we're going to start her out at $10, and she is running for 30 seconds. But here is her Anna Lee tag on the back. And then here it says 94. But she is just cute. She's got her little paper with her that tells her where the auctions are. And she's got a little paper bag. Her paper's in her hand up there. And she's saying, I'm going to buy things. Next we have is this. This is an antique early Bristol vase. It does have no chips or cracks, but some of the paint is missing around here. Probably like the gold paint, people handling it, like this. I'm thinking people handling it, moving it, but it still has, other than that, look at that Pontel. Wow. That's hand blown. We're going to start this out at $10, and it's up and running. It's a larger piece, but it is just simply gorgeous. It is just beautiful. No chips or cracks on it. Like I said, it does have some of the gold paint. Probably people, like I said, holding it like this. Missing. Worn off, I should probably say, more so than anything. Just worn off. Okay, up next we have is the this is such a beautiful piece. This Murano style Millefiori color paperweight. It's floral. Beautiful colors for spring. I'm almost positive it's Murano, but it does not have a sticker. It's got a nice polished bottom. But what makes me think it's Murano is that gold piece, the gold right there. Or this, I call it flecking. I don't know what it really is. But we're going to start it at $20, and it's running for 30 seconds. But it is just a really gorgeous, gorgeous paperweight. It'd be pretty. Like if you had a paperweight collection, you put some out for the spring. This would be beautiful for spring. I love the yellow and the pink in there, and I want to call it mint green on that Millefiori, but it's just absolutely beautiful. Okay, next we have, and if there's anything you want me to show or request, just put the number in and put a question mark behind it so I can see it. So the next is these are like, I love these. These are so pretty. They're pastel egg cups, but you can use them basically for whatever you want. I mean, these, how wide was the last paperweight? Do you mean across the bottom? Across the bottom, it is 2 inches, and yeah, 2 inches. And then it's about 2.5 inches tall. So it's about 2 inches across by 2.5 inches high. So if you want me to rerun it, just say so, and no problem, I will. Okay, so next I have is the pastel egg cups, and they come in this It almost reminds me of Fiesta Wear, but that orange. And then you have, I don't know if this is like purple or periwinkle. And then this is like a mint green. Welcome in everybody. Thanks for joining us. And then the yellow. This definitely looks like Fiesta Wear. So I'm going to start this off at $8 for the whole set. And I just thought how pretty if you just have these Easter eggs sitting around and you put them in. Like I have other paperweights that I don't have in the auction, but I have like this Dynasty one. I mean, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Now, do you want me to rerun the Milfori paperweight? If you do, just let me know and I will. Or I can just run it if you're interested. And you can bid on it. If not, no worries. And all this stuff to me. I don't even know where I put it now. Here it is. So I'm just going to rerun this in case somebody is interested in it. And we'll just run it for 20 seconds because I already ran it. But it's $20 for this really pretty vintage. And I'm pretty, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's Murano, but the sticker is gone, but it does have the polished bottom. So, and thank you, Traveling Thrifts, for your bid, but it is really absolutely gorgeous. And that is 20A. Now I got to find my sticker. I got stickers everywhere. And congratulations, that is coming home to you. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, I just dropped my frog. Okay. Okay, so now we have another paperweight. This one I really like too. It's got this controlled bubble. Look at that pretty, I want to say teal flower inside. It has a polished bottom. Probably at one time there was a label there, but it is missing. So we're going to start this one out at $12, and I got it for 20 seconds if anyone's interested. But it's really pretty. I love that controlled bubble. I just think this is so beautiful for spring and summer. And it can also double as a weapon if needed. Sorry, like I said, there's a lot of commotion. This is one reason why I like to do it in my office, because they don't come in my office. Here they are like running wild, these cats. And I think with the nice weather, because we haven't had nice weather, they seem to be a little bit more active today. So next I have, and I don't know, you'll get the stone too with it, this polished stone, but it is the hand painted traditional terracotta bowls. This one is a little different, only that there is no chipping, but there is some paint missing. And this, you could tell like that they're hand painted, because that one is a thicker. You do. Oh, I love the Milfori paperweights. That one's really pretty. That's probably the most prettiest one, because usually I get them in like red and blue. But that one is absolutely gorgeous. And we're going to start these off at $8 for 20 seconds. There is no marking on the bottom. You know, and I've had like the smaller ones that are like this big up to the bigger ones, but that one probably was a little hard for me to let go, but that's okay because you can't keep everything. So much stuff. My husband's like, we moved into another room. We have been collecting for a long time. Okay, so next, these I thought were so pretty for spring. The one is still in the original package. The other one I did open up. Let me see. So they are the two flocked, and they still have the original Hallmark. They're not from Hallmark, but they're Hallmark Wheaton. They are made in probably Hong Kong, I'm thinking. Yes, they are probably 60s flocked. Yeah, I'd have to look to see what's in there. I have so many paperweights. I've got to let them go. So we're going to start these out at $6. You're going to get two of them. The other one's still new in the package. And we're going to run them for 30 seconds and they're up and running. But look how pretty that is for spring. And then here's the other one. They are flocked. So even if you, maybe if you were not, you could probably take these off and use them. Actually, the leaves are flocked. So they're kind of like that plastic, but you could probably take the flowers off and maybe use them if you're a crafter. I don't know. I'm not, but you could use them in a, or use them as a. I said, oh, you can put it on as a hat. If you have somewhere to go. I don't know. I just thought they were really pretty for spring. Let me get them back in the package. And this one is still unopened. Okay. Next we have is the vintage porcelain white cow creamer. Excuse me, I'm sliding off my my seat. And there's no chips or cracks on this. And we're going to start him out at $8, and he is up and running. But he's pretty. I think he'd be pretty for a farmhouse kitchen. With the holidays coming, I don't know. Would you put gravy in there? No, I don't think I would. Maybe if you're having coffee and some cookies or something, tea, put them on your table. Put an air plant. Is it an air plant? I'm not a plant person either. I can't keep anything alive. I'm going to try though. I'm going to try to do a little garden. I'm better at a garden than I am indoor plants. I forget to water my indoor plants. Okay, next up is this ivory or white ceramic proud dove with it's missing one rhinestone eye, but it has the other one. No chips or cracks on him. He has no marks. We say him because they're usually the proud, but he is missing. But you could probably go to a a craft store, see how much I know about crafting, and buy one to replace that one, or just keep him facing out. So, with that being said, we are going to start him off at $4 for 30 seconds, and he is up and running. And he's just, look how proud he is. There's the back side. There we go. Okay. Next up, we have the another paperweight. This one, like I said before, reminds me of the sea. Look how pretty that is. This is pretty for spring. It reminds me of, like I said, seaweed. Also, it's got a polished bottom. It's got the controlled bubbles. Just a really pretty. And we're going to run it for 30 seconds at $10. And it's up and running. Just a really pretty. Like I said, it's got the polished bottom. And it reminds me of daffodils, that yellow, that really pretty yellow that apparently I'd love. And welcome in, friends. Thank you for joining us. If there's anything you want to see, just let me know. Put the number in the chat with a question mark, and any other milfoil. I don't think I have any more at this time, but I'm always on the lookout for them. So definitely check back, because every time I see them, I pick them up. So up next is this vintage lucite acrylic reverse cut hand painted butterflies and roses desk decor paperweight. You too. Thank you so much. This does have UV activated. Show you. You can see the roses really light up. The roses really, butterflies not so much, but the roses you can see really pretty. And we are going to start that out at $9 for 30 seconds. But I just, like, I should put a show together, just say spring. Spring is in the air, right? Look how beautiful. And you can't see it, but this is where you could kind of see, like, that's just sticker residue, by the way. But the hand carved in it, I can get that off. But that is the bottom. Just a really gorgeous spring piece. I never thought I was like really, I mean, not that I disliked butterflies, but the more that I'm seeing things, the more I'm seem like I'm falling more in love with these butterflies. So up next is another Anna Lee doll. This one here is the patriotic bear with his ties. He is from 2003, and I thought he would be perfect between Memorial Day and Labor Day. You could leave him sit up because you know you got Memorial Day, you got the 4th of July, and then we got Labor Day. There's his sticker, and we are going to start him out at $10 for 30 seconds, and he's up and running. So yeah, I thought he would be a nice, and he's not real big. Let me see, where's my frog? To measure him on my lap. He's about not quite 6 inches tall. So he's just a really, he's like he's at a parade or something with his fireworks there. He is happy to be here. Okay. Next we have, I might have to switch out cards though. Okay, another paperweight is this one. It is the vintage swirl shaped, egg shaped paperweight. It's got probably original sticker was on there, but this is like a piece of, I don't want to say felt, but to save your furniture, I guess they put that on there. And we are going to start this one out at $8, and it's up and running. And this is just excellent condition, just a beautiful egg shape. Like I said, there's the bottom. Let's see if I can. It's got like almost like a brownish red. I hate to say like blood color, like old blood, rust. I guess rust would be the color. Kind of swirl in there. I don't know if you can see it, but you can kind of see the swirl, but that's what it reminds me of. I'm thinking like, I'm going to say blood. Like when like when a shark comes. Okay, I gotta just switch out carts here 1 minute. Now I'm on to my newer items. Okay. Okay, up next we have, and I really think this is a beautiful set. It is by William and Sonoma. It's vintage or nostalgic Easter 8-ounce glass juice jars. So here is one. Isn't that cute? It comes in the original box. These are like the colored eggs I made when I was a kid. Here's 2. Here's 3. And here's 4. I mean, are they not simply adorable? So we're going to start them out at $10 for 30 seconds, and they're up and running. And then they come in the original box that says, colorful juice glasses decorated with vintage style Easter illustrations. Set of 4, but they are just adorable. I just absolutely fell in love with these when I seen them. If I had grandchildren, I would be keeping these. But since I don't, I'm offering them off to other people. Okay. Up next is the Lady Head Base. Where is she? Oh, here she is. Oh my goodness. Is it pronounced Iris? Iris? I mean, look how beautiful she is. There's her stamp on the bottom, or her sticker, foil sticker. There are no chips or cracks on her. This is her back. She measures. I wish I could remember. Oh, here's my frog. He's blending in. This is my measuring stick. It's my frog. She measures about 4.5 inches long. See, it comes out of his mouth. And we are going to start her off. She's gorgeous. At $18, and she is up and running. So she is a petite one, beautiful. Look at that. Here is her back. Here's her sticker on the bottom. Just absolutely a beautiful doll. She is very unique. Up next, I have is all these stickers keep sticking to my sweater. The Lenox China Butterfly Small Dish. We're going to start this out at $9. And I just thought, again, butterflies, spring. It was, I guess, apparently a berry bowl gift, housewarming. But just how pretty is that? Just to sit on your table or sit on your, put your rings in like a little catch-all. No chips or cracks. We're going to start out at $9 for 30 seconds, and it's up and running. There's the inside. Here is the outside. Just really, I just don't know. I think Lenox is so beautiful, and it just really, I think it's not appreciated as much as it used to be. But I just think it's very sleek and simple. Okay, up next is a vintage handkerchief, mid-century modern opalescent vase. You can fill it with jelly beans, candy, flowers. I thought that was a marking, but I don't believe it is. I think it's just something on the bottom. So we're going to start this out at $8 for 30 seconds, and it's up and running. Just a really pretty opalescent vase. And welcome in, friends. Thank you for joining me. If there's anything that you would like to see, just put the number in the chat with a question mark, and we will pull it up for you. Very beautiful. That's pretty for spring. Okay, so next I have is a recycled glass butterfly nightlight, and it does work. It is what was I gonna say? Oh my goodness, my eyes are getting so bad. So, oh, here's what I'm looking for. It is handmade in Ecuador. So isn't that pretty? And it does work. I tried it out. And we're going to start off $8, 30 seconds, and it's up and running. Again, like, I don't know, like everything I'm finding has butterflies on it. I guess because it's that time of year, the springtime is coming. Easter is very early this year. I mean, I just thought this was amazing. Really beautiful. I should have probably took a picture of it lit up. Well, I didn't. And it's just the plug-in. Just really pretty. Next I have is the monkey. Okay. And again, he does have the top of her hat is chipped off. But other than that, she is not marked. I love her blue eyes. Right? She kind of creepy looking. And we're going to start her at $5 for 30 seconds. And she's up and running. And here's her back. So her bonnet must have got broken off right there. She probably took a nosedive. And so, but actually, I have her mate. So but I love her blue eyes. So I had to take her with him. And see, now I would display that even though she's chippy, I still would display it. Okay, up next is the Fenton Blue Marble glass cabbage rose handkerchief face. And I just thought how pretty for spring again, that beautiful baby blue or robin's egg blue. And we are going, it's 5.5 inches tall, and we're going to start off at $10 for 30 seconds, and it's up and running. Don't forget to stop at CVS for me. I'm sorry. My husband's gone out to the store. I wanted him to stop at the CVS for me. So I had to remind him because it was last night's conversation. Okay. Okay, welcome in, friends. Thank you for joining us. Up next is another paperweight. This is a vintage blue paperweight with a giant, with bubbles, but it has a giant, almost like controlled eye in the center. Whoops. And it's got the polished bottom. Again, this must have been the same company that made the other one. And we're going to start this one off at $10 for 30 seconds, and it's up and running. I got to put it in this hand. My arm is getting a little stiff. Just really look at those controlled bubbles. Very pretty. Very, very. Welcome in, friends. Thank you for joining me. If there's anything you'd like to see, just put the number in the chat and we'll get to it. And just really a really pretty, almost like Starry, Starry Night. That's what it should be called, Starry, Starry Night. Up next is the lantern, which I put over here. 1 minute, folks. Is the vintage cobalt blue lantern, finger lantern, and we're going to start off at $10, and it's up and running. It's 7.5 inches tall. It's got fruit around the bottom. Let's see. It is marked on the bottom, made in Hong Kong. Just a really, there we go. I don't want the chimney to fall out because that's what will happen with my luck. Okay. Next up is the Jim Shore Easter Bunny. Okay. He is marked on the bottom, Jim Shore. Let's see if I fix my pillow on a little bit. He first taste of spring, no chips or cracks on him. And he's a larger one. He measures about 8.5 inches tall. There's his mark on the bottom, Jim Shore. And that's what it says, a taste of spring. So we are going to start him out at $12 for 30 seconds, and he's up and running. And he's just simply amazing. Look at his little face. How cute. Perfect, perfect. Easter's early this year. I think they should have colored his jacket in, but I guess he's supposed to make it look like chocolate. Okay, next up for you folks, I have is the I couldn't find her online, so I just called her the vintage Annalie Wash Day, because I didn't know what she was called. Okay, she has got, oops, her little suds came off. She is pre-owned. She is from 96. And we are going to start her off at $12 for 30 seconds, and she's up and running. And there's her little Annalie tag right there, 96. She's got her basket full of her linens. There are no rips or tears on her. She's just simply cute. Welcome in, Cozy Nest. I like your name. Yep. Kids are getting a little antsy here. Hello, Mr. Mosley. You should tell Mr. Mosley, thank you for joining me, Mr. Mosley. Hey, Jane, how are you? My friend Jane, if you're not following her at Sacred Heart, please give her a follow. This is my living room. Yes. It's got a little bit more light out here, but it's like, so now I'm trying to refraggle everything. Yes, this is my living room. Obviously, I meant to hide my friends up here, but yeah. So this is a Lefton, a cute Lefton covered egg dish, bunny flowers on the front. We're gonna start him out at $5, and he's up and running. Yeah, I think with spring coming, it gets a little bit more sunshine out here, so I thought I would change it up a little bit. And I do have the lid taped on, but there are no chips or cracks, only because I'm afraid I'm going to drop it if I don't. It's about 4¼ inches tall, and like I said, there is the sticker. Next up is the green Easter Bunny Rabbit glass container dish. Yeah, I figured everybody was looking. I know, but you know what? It's not like it's hard for us to wrap because like Eric usually wraps while I'm doing the show. But if he wraps while I'm doing the show, it makes a lot of noise. So that's the only thing we have to figure out. We'll have to put him in another room. Right? It's a little bit more, can't see the ugly ceiling as much. But so we are going to start this green glass bunny rabbit candy dish out at $8, and it's up and running. Yeah. So, yeah. Where's he going to take the cart to? We'll get it. We'll get it figured out. Right now he went to the store, so the other room. Yeah, it's a little tight in there for him because he's so tall. So he doesn't like to sit in there because he says I got too much stuff. So come on, people. Yeah, it's a little tight in there for him. He said he may go in there and do it though. I mean, okay. Up next, I have these are like a resin, I think. Oops, I just knocked my green girl over. Where are you? So I have trying to find this, the chocolate colored, I guess, rabbits. So these weren't. I paired them all up though. So we have the two smaller ones, which these two are definitely a pair. And then I have, this is the large one. And I remember when I was a kid, there used to be a little store. Let me just give you the measurement on him. He's about 9.5 inches. And then the two little ones are, and they're like, I think like a resin, 2 inches. So there was a store. So I'm going to start them all out for $8 downtown. And they always, every year, had these giant candy Easter rabbits, actually bigger than this. And it was a mixture of chocolate and milk chocolate. And I wanted one, I'm a kid. I want that rabbit. I want it. I want it. I want it. Can the Easter Bunny bring it for me? That's how little I am. So the Easter Bunny brought one for me. So back in the 70s, we had the console TVs, it was a piece of furniture. Mom would decorate with pictures and all kinds of stuff. And it was sitting on the back of the console TV. It sat in front of a window. Here's a lesson learned. So we went to my grandmother's that day and we came home and I'm like, where's my rabbit? Here, it all had melted down behind the television. Lesson learned, kids. Don't put chocolate in front of a window. Yeah. So I don't know if it was any good or not. After that, I never wanted another one. Probably as a kid, that was probably pretty devastating. Okay, so up next, I have these humble styled, I don't know what they are, glasses. I just thought they were so really cute. They are from Taiwan, so I'm going to say probably early 60s, 70s. Yeah, I never got one. So this one here is kind of like a little, I don't know. He's carrying a ladder. I was going to say like a little, oh, what do you call it? Like a military style guy. And then this one is a monk, a little monk. And I just thought they were so stinking cute, but you know, which I think monks do drink wine. We're gonna start them out at $8 for the pair, and they're up and running. But I just thought they were so cute. And there's the sticker on the bottom that says JSNY Taiwan. And I just thought, oh, they're kind of like I didn't know. I just like grabbed them. I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah. You oh my goshing my glasses, or you oh my goshing my rabbit. Yeah, I don't, it must have been a mess, I'm sure of it. I can't really remember that far back, but I just remember it was just gone. It was just gone. And it was the rabbit. Oh yeah. Well, lesson learned. Don't stick it in front of a window. Okay, so I guess like I found a lot of beachy things this last trip I went out. This is Primitive by Kathy. Kathy Heck Studios. But it's funny because it says Prims by Kathy with a K, and then Kathy Heck Studios with a C. So I have seen her stuff before. So it's a little trinket dish, soap dish. It's a little mermaid with I guess, a martini. It was just National Martini Day the other day. So no chips or cracks on it. We are going to start her out at $8, and she's just cute. Just a little cute little ring dish, trinket dish, soap dish. You could, yeah, in a beach style bathroom. You could put her in. Summer's coming. If you want to decorate for summer, you just put her out like that. I don't really decorate too much for anything. Even Halloween, I really scaled back this year, which I think between getting older and time going so fast, it just, before you know it, it's Easter. Okay, so this is my last item, unless anybody would like to see anything. But these are. I'm almost gonna say like I know this pattern, I know this person, but they are two like just really neat eggs. So you people that craft could actually probably do something with these, like film and stick something out of them. Help me out, my crafting friends. So they're kind of like a robin's colored egg. I don't even know what they're made of. I guess like a ceramic. They are really unique. So you're going to get both of them. And we're going to start them out at $6 for the pair. And they are up and running. So you could put like, I don't know. Do we want to put grass in them and put peeps in them or something? That grass is a nightmare though, but I don't think it's the same as it was. I think it's different now. I think it's more of a plastic grass than it is. These are no chips or cracks. That's my sticker in there because I thought it had a crack, but that's not. Cute with shredded paper, right? Oh, you know what would look nice there? Shredded newspaper. If anybody gets a newspaper, you could kind of like dye it. Which just reminds me, Kelly, I have a white blouse that I got coffee stains on it, and I really love it. Would it be like a tremendous project to tea dye it? Because I don't want to throw it out. I just absolutely love the cut. I love the sleeves. It's my style. But of course, I got coffee spilt on it. So, okay, with that being said, my friends, I think we have not going to cover the coffee. Oh, dang. What if I coffee stained it? Wouldn't it cover the coffee? But then it'll probably be real dark, right? Fudge. Okay. So if there's nothing else, if anybody would like me to rerun, I want to thank you all for being here. I hope you have a great week. Hope to see you back next week. And, like I always say, be kind. You never know what it can mean to someone else, and it costs you nothing. And I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me this afternoon and bookmark our upcoming shows and see you next Sunday. Until then, friends, I think it's next Sunday or Sunday, Saturday. I don't know. Bookmark our next show, and you'll know when we are here. All right. Have a good day. Let's see. Who can we raid? We don't have many people here. Let's see. We'll just do. I don't know who this is, but she only has 4 people, so let's give her a little love. All right. Bye bye.